Division of decimal numbers. 7.39. So if I wanted to go in, let me make that a 2. 7.2936. We want to divide this by 9. That is, we want to do 9 into 7.2936. Well, we put the decimal right here, and now we ignore it. 7 doesn't go into 9 even one time. But 7 goes into 72, which ends right there. 72 ends right there. 9 goes into 72 8 times. So you put the 8 above the 2. 8 goes into 9. 9 ends right here. 9 goes into 9 one time. I put the 9 right above it. 9 does not go in, 9 goes into 3 0 times with 3 left over, and 9 into 4 is 4. It was exactly doing this problem. Except you just have to put a decimal up there. That is, there's the answer. 0.8104. And again, some people like to say the leading 0. Since that 0 I didn't write was right before the decimal, some people would put it. Some people would write it. Some people would not. I don't. If you put the 0, it's fine. If you were asked to do 42.31242 divided by 3. I mean, you want to do 3 into the number that I just said. Just put the decimal above where it is, and then do the division. 3 into 3 is 1 time. 3 into 4 goes once, with 1 left over. 3 into 12 goes 4 times. 3 into 3 goes once. 3 into 1 goes 0 times, with 1 left over. 3 into 12 is 4. Make that 42. And 3 into 4 is 1 with 1 left over. Oh, it was 42. And 3 into 12 is 4. And there's the answer. 14.10414. Another thing is 3 goes into 42 14 times. You should just know that. That is, you could just ignore the decimal. You know, I'm not even going to put decimals. I don't like decimals. I'm not going to put them. I do the division. I get this. Well, it's around 14, so the decimal goes right there. Answers are around 14. I got 13.98. I would have said, man, excuse me. If I had 139821498, I would put the decimal there. The answer should be around 14. Make it work. You should know the answers approximately. You should know the answers. This is how I catch all my silly errors. I'm like, oh, that can't be. Suppose you want to do 7.321 divided by 0.9. That is, you want to do 0.9 into 7.321. 1/5. 10, 13, and 6. Should be 1/6. Suppose you wanted to do this division, or you were asked to do this division. Well, the number in front of this box should not be a decimal number. But it is. It's 0.9. Well, let's just move it one place, and now it's to the right, and now it's just 9. But then you have to do this one. That is, I'm just multiplying both numbers by 10. 10 over 10 is 1. You can multiply by 10 over 10. When you do that, you'll get 73.216 over 9. And you really just multiply by 1. If you multiply by 1, the numbers may look different, but it's the same number. Okay, so now you do 9, the decimal pair. 9 times 8 is 72, with 1 left over. 9 into 12 goes 1 time with 3 left over. 9 times 3 is 27. Take that away from 31, you get 4 left over. 10, 12, 13. Now, I was right first time when I said to put a 5 at the end. 1, 5. Let's just let this work out nicely. 1, 5. 9 into 45 goes 5 times. And there's the answer. It equals 8.135. If you were asked to do 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, and you want to divide this, say the decimal over here, you want to divide by 30. Well, you don't want to divide by 30, you want to divide by 3. Move this decimal in one place and move that in one place. You really want to do that problem. Now that problem is a lot easier than would it. I'd rather divide by 3 than 30. 3 into 3 one time, into 2, 0 with 2 left over. 3 into 21 is 7. 3 into 4 is 1 with 1 left over. 3 into 12 goes evenly 4 times. 3 into 5 goes 1 time with 2 left over. And 3 into 21 is 7. I'm going quickly, but that's because you just have to know your times table. You have to know your times table. We talked about this before. If you know your times table, you'll do your homework in half the time, and your grades will probably double. If you hate math, the idea of doing your homework in half the time, boy, that would really excite me. And your grades doubling? Where do I sign up for that? Well, you sign up at home. That's where you study. I'd rather divide by 3. Move the decimal in 3 places. 1, 2, 3. Doing this division is the same as doing this division. This division is easier. There's the decimal. 3 into 0 goes 0 times. You want to put your leading 0, go for it. 3 into 7 is 2 times with 1 left over. 3 times 6 is 18. From 19 is 1 left over. 3 into 11 goes 3 times with 2 left over. And how did this not work? Because that was not a 9. As it said always, it was a 2. Sorry. 7218. Okay, so 3 into 12 goes evenly. 3 into 1 goes 0 times with 1 left over. And 3 into 18 goes 6 times. So somebody asked you, how much is this number? You should say, oh, it's 0.02406. Again, your goal should be to convert the problem, the division problem, so that you are dividing by a single digit number, preferably 1. Preferably 1. 8 times, or 10, or 100, or 1,000. If you can quickly convert that to multiplying by 1. You need to know that 8 times 125 is 1,000. So if you move the decimal in 2 places, it's 10. Multiply top and bottom by 8. And the bottom is just 10. So I'll just move the decimal over and then it'll be 1. And the rule for dividing by 1 is not to. That is, this problem, instead of being a division problem by a 3-digit number, I'm making it a multiplication problem. But you have to know 125 times 8 is 1,000. Okay, 8 times 4 is 32. This is around 30. His number is 8. 8 times 3 is 24. So it's going to be around 240. Since I rounded that number up, the answer will be less than 240. Okay, 8 times 1 is 8, plus the 3 is 11. 8 times 3 is 24, plus the 1 is 25. 8 times 8 is 64, plus 2 is 66. And 8 times 2 is 16, plus 6 is 22. The answer should be a little bit less than 240. So there's the answer. It's 226.512. But if I move the decimal on the bottom one place, I have to move it on top. Okay, I did a lot of talking, but all I did was multiply the top number by 8 and move the decimal in one place. I'd rather multiply by 8 than divide by 125. Because you can't divide by 1.25. If you are actually going to do this problem this way, you have to move it in 2 places. That is, you're really going to do 125 into 2,831.4. You're going to be doing this problem. Again, this is a 3-digit number. Know, like you know your name, that 8 times that is nice and funny. 1,000. You hate division, then know that. 32.415 divided by 5. Well, I would double. Then I'm dividing by 10, which I'll convert to dividing by 1. That is, the whole job is to just multiply the top number by 2. You get 64.830. And you don't have to say that last 0. And move in the decimal one place, and there's your answer. You want to divide by 5, fine. It wouldn't be that much quicker. That's one way of doing it. Okay. 23.45 divided by this big 2-digit number. I don't like it. I don't like 2-digit numbers. But if I multiply it by 4, fine, it becomes a 3-digit number, but a friendly 3-digit number, one that I can convert to 3. And then I'll do the division. That is, this problem involves us doing a multiplication and a division. This number is just under 25, times 4 is just under 100. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 2 is 18. 4 times 3 is 12. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. 9280. 92.8. Then I move the decimal in 2 places. So I'm really doing this. And I can do that one pretty easily. 9 into 9 is 3 times. 3 into 9 is 3 times. 3 into 2 is 0 times with 2 left over. And 3 into 28 is 9 times with 1 left over. 1/3 is 0.333 forever. You put a bar on top of the 3, and that means 3 forever. What does this mean? 309.33333333 forever. Okay, if you really want to see that this 3 goes on forever, there's a 2 there. So you put as many zeros as you like after the decimal. Because 928 is 928.000 forever. 3 into 28 goes 9 times with 1 left over. Bring up the decimal. 3 into 10 goes 3 times, 1 left over. 3 into 10, 3 times, 1 left over. 3 into 10, 3 times, 1 left over. 3 into 10, 3 times, 1 left over. It's going to keep repeating. It's 309.3 with a bar on top. I don't care what's to the left of the decimal. I don't care what it is. If you're going to have 2, 4, 2, 4, 2, 4 forever, that is 2, 4 repeats, you can just write the number down that's just in that box, but put a bar on top of the 2, 4. That means the 2, 4 keeps repeating. If you have 812 in front, fine. It's 812.24 with a bar on top. Okay, that completes the section on division of decimal numbers.